Glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakwadash, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us His truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful like Akim, pushing His truth with all righteousness and sincerity. This is going to be a quick prayer in the Hebrew. I was reading through Psalm 69, came across this precept here, looked at it in Hebrew, and I was like, that this could be a good prayer to rememberize in Hebrew, for when you're in trouble. You know what I mean? When certain things are presented to you and you want, the Most High to deliver you out of that situation. You know what I mean? And as we getting closer and closer to the end, certain things are going to be thrown at us. And we want to be using the wisdom of the Most High, all right? Which by you using the wisdom out of the scripts, that means you're trusting in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and we trust in the Lord by the things that are written in the scripts. We believe in the Lord by the things that is written in the scripts, concerning the prophecies, concerning these events that's going to take place on earth. We believe that it's going to happen because the Lord spoke of these things of old. You know what I mean? And I'm going to start here in Psalm 69:16 says, "Hear me, O Yahweh, for thy loving kindness is good. Turn unto me according to the multitude of thy tender mercies." So we want the Most High to be turned unto us. You know what I mean? Meaning that He's showing us, favor. He's allowing us to be in His presence. You know what I mean? He's showing us, as it says there, loving kindness. Because if the Most High is not turned to you, you pretty much assed out, man. You're gonna get caught up out here, and you're gonna get snared into Esau's traps. All right, verse 17 says, "Hide not thy face from thy servant." All right, the face that's going into the presence of the Lord, which is wisdom. All right, and we want the wisdom to be instilled into us. That's why we study. That's why we read the Proverbs. We read the Ecclesiastes. We read the different accounts of the men of the Lord, and how when certain things were presented unto them, we study how they dealt with things, and we mirror that, and we follow after the path that those righteous men have left us. So, with that being said, like David here in this Psalm 69, when David was dealing with particular things, he was praying. You know, as it says here, "Hide not thy face from thy servant, for I am in trouble." You know, and the type of work I do, I sometimes deal with Edomites, man, and it's just a certain spirit on Edomites that just doesn't resonate with us. And one of the things that got me through this particular situation, because I was vexed in the spirit, but I know that I had to deal with wisdom, and this is one of the precepts that I leaned upon, and which was me, trusting in Yahweh Shai, trusting in the words, using his wisdom as an aid. Let me see. It's here somewhere. It says, Ecclesiastes 10 and 11. It says, "Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment, and the babbler is no better." So this precept right here helped me out of the situation I was in. It comforted me, and it got me from the presence of this devil. So once again, surely the serpent will bite without enchantment. Enchantment is what? Let's go into it. Goes back to the Hebrew word lachash, charm. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to be a deceiver to the deceiver. You know what I mean? You got to use charm. You know, you got to use a little charisma. You know what I mean? You got to, play this devil's game with him. But if I wouldn't have used the charm, the enchantment, you know what I mean? A little deception, then I would have gotten bit, you know? So, that's a good, precept to have in your mind when you dealing and you out at work and you in Babylon the Great amongst these devils, man. We got to use enchantment against these devils, man. We got to use charm. We got to smile in their face. You know what I mean? Hey, sir, how you doing? As our elder apostle Tahar say, he oftentimes, open up the door for an Edomite and let him in. You know, but let's say, for instance, if he would have just went in and let the door slammed on him, man, that devil would have got roused up, man. You know, he would have bit. All right, but that's me trusting in the word of the Lord, which and then uh is me trusting in Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai said, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. All right. Tell you that in what is that? Hebrews 7. No, I'm sorry, Hebrews 10. Tells you that in Hebrews 10. Just get that. I'm gonna get back to this precept. This is Hebrews 10 and 7. I started 6. And burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin that has had no pleasure in them. Why? Because the Most High is looking for someone that has a broken and contrite spirit. All right. And actually, let me hit this real quick in Psalm 69, because the Most High, he's done away with animal sacrifice, right? So now we present our bodies a living sacrifice. This is Psalm 69, verse 30. I will praise the name of the Most High with the song. The song is this truth that we out here on the highways and the byways, week in, week out, singing beautifully. Yahweh Shai said, how should I liken this generation? It's like pipers piping unto their fellows. All right. So we're singing a song. We in the precepts, and we mourning, we lamenting to them. We telling them what is gonna come to pass. So this is a song. And the song is being repeatedly sung throughout the landscape of Babylon the Great, which is America, by way of these many camps, and throughout the many camps that's scattered throughout the earth. So I will praise the name of the Most High with the song. When we open up these videos, we praise in the name of the Most High. And once again, the song is true. And I will magnify him with thanksgiving. We're giving thanks. It says, this shall please the Lord better than an ox or a bullock that have horns and hooves. So us pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity, humbly, this is pleasing the Lord better than an ox or a bullock. And an ox or a bullock were animals that we sacrifice unto Yahweh Shem Shah. So back here, when we go to Hebrews chapter 10, verse 6, it says, and burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin thou hast had no pleasure. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book, is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh. So when we read particular things in the scripts, as far as the wisdom, and knowledge, like I said, in the Proverbs, the Ecclesiastes, the Ecclesiasticus, the different things our forefathers did, we use that in our daily life to get us through, our journey here in this land of darkness. So that's us trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, trusting in the words, trusting in the things that's written, So once again, surely the serpent will bite without enchantment. So you got to use sorcery, man, deception on these devils, man, so they don't bite, cause you to be in a situation that you can't get out of, You can use that when you're getting pulled over by police, man. Got to use enchantment. Hey, officer, how you doing? You know what I mean? Oh, sure, no problem. I'm sorry I was speeding. I'll take the ticket. You got to use enchantment. Although, your flesh is going to fight against it, but the spirit, which is its truth, has to be in you so you can know how to withstand all the wiles of the devil. All right. But back in Psalm 69:17, hide not thy face from thy servant. All right. For I am in trouble, hear me speedily. So we want the Most High to be dealing with us when we're in trouble. All right. This is this verse in the Hebrew. Wala'ah, Thashathar, Punyaka, Ma'ibadka, Kayatazar, Laya, Mahar, Ana, Naya. So Wa, it says, well, when you read it, it says Wa'al, but it's Wala'ah. Wa meaning and then La'ah is not. Tha, before word, is thou or you. All right. So, not thou Sathar. Sathar is hide. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Sathar. Sathar is hide. So, not thou hide Punyaka thy face. All right. Ka as a suffix is that is thy or thou. All right. Punyaka, that's face. It says, and it's a compound word. A lot of these words are compound words. So, ibad here. Oh, let's see. Boom. Ibad, that's servant, but you got a prefix and a suffix. Ma is a prefix, which is of servant. The ka at the end is thy, of thy servant. Kaya, for, actually kaya means a lot of things. Kaya, for it, you know, it covers a lot of different words, and brothers can go into that and see all of the meanings. All right, I'm just through the Spirit presenting you with this precept, and let the Spirit lead you to, you know, add this into your prayers. Kaya, for tazal, that's trouble. La ya, this is a compound word. La is two, and ya as a suffix is me. So for trouble to me, kaya tazar laka, mahar is quick. You know, we want the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shah, to answer our prayers quick, speedily. You know, one of my prayers, you know, I say, Shema Palayim, Shaya Sha'ala, which is hear the prayers of Israel, and Shalak Yahweh Shai wa Alahayim, send Yahweh Shai and the angels. And then you can add the Mahar, which is speedily, you know. Shema Palayim, Shaya Sha'ala, wa Shalak Yahweh Shai wa Alahayim, Mahar. You know, hear the prayers of Israel and send Yahweh Shai and the angels quick. All right. So hurry, you know, swift, speedily. All right. So hold on, moving too fast. So Mahar and Anah is here. All right. You also have the word Shemai, but just like in the English, you got hear, you got listen. It's the same thing, but it's just a different word. So here, Anah is here. All right. To answer, respond, testify, speak, shout, respond. All right. We want the Most High to be responding to our prayers. All right. And Ana Naya. Naya is mine or our. All right. So from the top, Wala Thashathar Punyaka Ma Ibadka Kaya Tazar Laya Mahar Ana Naya. All right, which is to say, hide not thy face from thy servant, for I am in trouble. Hear me speedily. You know, sometimes we're in trouble, you know, and we need the wisdom of the Most High to deliver us out of it. You know, it's not always some situation of life and death. You know, trouble can be, you know, you at work and you got into a little situation and you need wisdom to wiggle up out of it. You know, and the Lord will put it in your spirit, you know, to say things to deliver you out of it. All right. So, Lord, want you to edify through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, and we want to be using His wisdom as our stability and our comfort in our times. So, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.